Hey, how's it going there, guys? CloudOfTruth here with some more Battlefield 3 gameplay for you all. Today's video is going to be courtesy of a guy that I've just met in a random pub lobby. Pretty nice gentleman, I would have to say. No, not that guy. No, there he is. Mr. Victor Seals, how you doing, sir? This guy is just a swell gentleman. Very, very nice overall. And there's a reason for that I'll get to later on. But as you can see there, he's got support service star dog tag 100. I know right next to his name, or this is actually the support class, and it gives the star, and it has a number of stars you have with the class. It says 94. Looked him up on Battlelog. It's like a 114, 104, something like that. So it must be an in-game glitch. But the reason why I know this guy is nice, and he's got to be nice. I just know it. So how do I know this? He stood there and let me take his tags. You're so nice when you do that. I appreciate you letting me add those to your collection. That is the first time I've ever seen a support class 100. I've seen an engineer, assaults. I have not seen recon either, but I've seen the other two classes. But that was the first time I'd seen supports. And thank you, sir. I appreciate you letting me take them. But that guy right there, since, he kind of leads me into my main topic. No, it's not going to be about him specifically, but about the fact that he has 100 server stars with one class in this game. Here in Battlefield 3, especially when it comes to the YouTube scene, people that play Medic all the time, or the Assault class, get screamed and yelled at as being noobs, unless there's someone who just happens to be just a notch above the good, like the really good players in the game. If they're just like straight up, you can't beat them type of players, like they're that good, then many people are like, okay, this guy's just really good at the game. But a lot of other players, it's like, play something else. God, play Medic. Stop using the, they get yelled and screamed at all the time. Play something else. Change it up. What about guys like that? Do you feel the same way about him? That he has, I think it was 114 server stars with support. Should he change it up and play something else? Because I looked, he only had like 2 or 3 server stars with each of the other 3 classes. I mean, that's almost no time put into the other classes. Is that bad that he does that? Should he change things up? People love to say medics, add variety, stop playing medic, play something else. So the same thing be said to him. Now I know one thing, or one comment I might get is, well, medic, the assault rifles in the medic or assault class, however you want to say, are the easiest to use in the game. That is certainly true. There's no denying the fact of using weapons in the assault class. I'm not going to say they require less skill, but they are easier to use in terms of really the recoil, the accuracy, the performance out of the guns. They're the best in the game, hands down, for most people. Personally, I find that this weapon right here, I can beat out quite a few assault rifles. And I've got some good gameplays with some very high-ranked players. I played with, of course, my buddy Speed Winshire. A couple guys like that I played with last night, I think is what it was, and we actually ended up doing really well. Finished a couple of matches top of the scoreboard with the 240B, beating out assault rifles, AEKs, M16s. It was a lot of fun, especially Speed knows it's, there's one guy who used the M16 all day, every day on their team, and I kept beating him out in gunfights. It was quite a lot of fun when that happens, but I'm getting off topic here. So, getting back to what this video is actually about. The guy that I was playing against in this match that had that 100 support class server star dog tag, is it alright that he does that in the sense of, should people that want to use the same thing, should there be a type of variety mechanic put into the game that really forces people to change? Or is this something where, Cloud, you're a freaking moron, shut up and let people play the game how they want to? Now, I'm always someone that's like, look, you bought this game ain't real life. You can do whatever you want to and get away with it, and you can play how you want, do whatever you want. You can't do that when it comes to the real world, so it's kind of your escape from reality. Do what you want. That's fine, man. Go for it. You want to use the same gun all the time? That's fine. I find that to be extremely boring and just not fun, not challenging. I know some say, well, I don't want to have a challenge in video games. Hey, man, there's always an easy mode button in any game, anytime. So you can find it and use it all the time if you want. Go for it. But should there be something in a game? And, oh, man, by the way, don't ever strafe with this gun. God, your accuracy goes so bad. I'm starting to learn to stand still more when I shoot this gun. I'm having still a bad habit of strafing. Don't even ask me why I do it. I'm just stupid. Should there be some kind of mechanic that forces people to change things up? Should there be something where every time you get 200, 300, 400, maybe even 500 kills with a gun, you have to use a different weapon or a different class weapon or each class you have to get to 500 kills in increments for you. I don't know. It's something like that to where it limits you to what you can use and forces you to play different roles. Now, that sounds kind of dumb, kind of crazy, and very, very limiting in terms of playing video games. That's certainly true. I may sound like an absolute just idiot and, just shut up, Cloud, and you're living in your own little world right now, which may be true. But it feels like players that play one class all the time, it's just, if that's what you really want to do, that's fine. I just love to see people when they add variety, when they show that they can take skill sets and go in between classes. If you can take I understand. Look, I can tell you're very good with one class. But are you doing this because you enjoy it? Are you doing this because you're trying to show off? I mean, I don't get it. This is a video game. Especially the Battlefield 3 has been out this long. Having that 100, whatever dog tag, in many ways, just shows that you've played just that one class a lot. It may not even reflect in your skill. Like that guy I was playing with, I think we basically ended up splitting in terms of gunfights. Like, we would kill each other this match about the same. Like, it wasn't like he dominated me because he's playing support. No, I mean, I was playing support too sometimes, and we went about even in terms of our engagement. So, I don't know, I mean, I was over 1,000-something hours. I don't even have that much yet. And so, it's just something where I feel like maybe having some kind of game mechanic to force people to change it up and add a new look may help kind of their overall experience, may keep the game fresh, because some people say they get bored with games, and oftentimes it's just because they play the same thing over and over and over and over and freaking over and over again. And it's like, if you change things up, it can add so much more variety, and it keeps the game fresh. And that's something where I really feel like it'd be nice to see in this game, because there are quite a few players that do play the same class over and over again, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like you may enjoy the game a little bit more if you add some variety. So that's kind of my idiotic 2 cents about this. Hopefully you guys aren't too angry, but if you are, okay, that's fine. You can think whatever you want to. Leave a comments down below about this topic. Of course, I'm always curious to hear what you guys have to say on this. And other than that, so hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye.